Okay, round 3, the finals, and we've got ourselves a really nice hand here. We've got a turn 4 Thought-Knot Seer without any help from a Hedron Crawler. Wow, this hand is very good. Ah, there's the black-white. Huh. Guess I probably make this trade. Although, don't necessarily have to. I'm going to be smashing back. Now let's make it. Slaughter drone with the full value goodness. Could actually play the Bushwhacker instead. I think we're going to go Predator. All right. Opponent gets the full value. 3 cards left in his hand. Let's Thought-Knot Seer. See what we're dealing with here. Well, complete disregard does not deal with Thought-Knot Seer. It's going to deal with my Dwar Isle Avenger, though, which is pretty annoying. Shoulder to Shoulder lets him buff his team and draw. He still needs a white mana to get the Raptor, but the Raptor's going to be a problem, too. Guess we take the Shoulder to Shoulder. So why did he... Oh, so he could attack into the Thought-Knot Seer. So he did rip the exact card he needed, which is a bit of a bummer, but that's okay. So he's got his last card as complete disregard. So I can go Freerunner, Bushwhacker, swing for a lot. How much is it? It's going to be 5, 9, 11. It's not bad. Might be our best bet. Oh, wait, I can't. I have to do Bushwhacker, Freerunner, which means I'm not going to be able to swing with the Freerunner. Well, it's still okay. It means I only swing for 6, though. But it also means I can block his Slaughter drone. Problem is his last card's complete disregard, so dealing with the Slaughter drone is going to be an issue. I definitely got to push some damage through. Wish I could push a little bit more. Guess we just go Bushwhacker. Maybe use his disregard on Free Runner so he can smash back for 8. I mean, it kind of would make sense that he would. I think he's going to use disregard on Free Runner. Then we get to go. I still don't have the mana for Avenger Outnumber. It's kind of the rough part. I was kind of hoping he didn't rip the white mana was the real problem there. Alright, well I got the land, so that's good news. That was a necessary draw. So, we have lethal on Crackback, which means I just don't block the Bearer of Silence. It also means he can't swing at the Raptor unless he's got some removal of some sort here. So I think we take the Bearer, because I think we're trying to race. He also doesn't have lethal. In the air, at least. War Cleric's a bit of a problem. Oh, and Displacer. So, Negator's pretty good. And he can use Displacer too, so he gets to re-support. Makes this a little bit more challenging. He also gets to... I guess he could blink Thought-Knot Seer and draw, but then it comes back in, and I get to exile right away, so I'm not sure that really works. I could swing with the Seer and the Avenger. And I'm left with 2 blockers for his 10 damage, which means I'd have to block these 2 to not die. I think I'm going to swing with Seer. I mean, he can block with Raptor and War Cleric, but Raptor's going to get pretty nasty with Displacer. Might just have to be willing to let him draw. I'm trying to think how badly I want this Thought-Knot Seer. The fact that he can blink it, I think, makes it irrelevant. And we're just going to swing for 7. Wait, I guess we still are going to die, aren't we? Because now we can just take 7 and then blink. One of my blockers. All right, this is actually nice. I mean, he's going to get to draw, but he could have killed me if he just took the damage. So he thought we had a combat trick, which I guess is good. He does get to draw. But, like I said, if If he'd taken 7, he would have just been able to tap one of my blockers on his turn and get in for lethal. Wish I could deal more damage. Must be a combat trick of some sort. But I can't really afford to take the damage here. What? That was insanely strange. Definitely thought my opponent had something better going on there. So, what did I see that would motivate me to want to bring in a Boiling Earth? The Bear of Silence, which isn't good enough, since it already gets value in the top end. And then onto War Cleric. Displacer is such a problem. Displacer is so good. It blanks our containment membrane too. Displacer is so good. I almost want to take out membrane for like purpose. Solely because of Displacer. Probably I'm going to do it, I guess. I mean, Displacer... Problem is, Displacer's still good against Unity of Purpose, but I'm thinking with Unity of Purpose, at least I can... If he doesn't have the mana for Displacer, it kind of comes out of nowhere. Or if you do it after he's already displaced, and it comes back tapped, then it still untaps. I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking out loud here. I like Membrane too, but Displacer is just such a phenomenal card. All right. All right. Probably need to sweep away. That way I can Bushwhacker plus outnumber next turn. Otherwise, I think I take too much damage. I'm pretty happy he's pumping. I'm really happy he's pumping now. Still a follow-up play, though. That's okay. Let's go Bushwhacker and he's got 3 cards left in hand. Kind of want to save the outnumber. It's bad if he's got a combat trick, but it also enables my... I'm going to chill on it. It lets me play Avenger next turn, which is pretty good. Well, this still worked out okay, I guess. Yeah, I would actually say that worked out pretty well. got 2 cards left. We've got a pretty good hand. Certainly not bad. Thought Harvester's a good little play here. One card left in hand. Okay. All right. Looking okay now. Ooh. Yeah, that's real good. So I guess we gotta take a lot from that. He can puppet 3 times 6. We're gonna play the Negator. I want to play Jorian, but we get smashed too badly from that Shrieker. All right, milled something relevant. That's good news. That Shrieker annihilates us right now. Gotta hope he doesn't have a removal spell. And if I rip a land, I guess I can go Jorian free runner too, which isn't bad. All right, it's still okay. Oh, well, this actually works out okay. Take this guy out now. Land would be nice. Guess we go free runner. I could go Jorian, but I want Jorian to live. Free runner at least can block the work lyric. All right, can tolerate that. It's going to let him grind pretty good, but if we can get some card advantage off Jorian, we're going to be able to grind well. Surprised he made that trade, considering he's got the work lyric. All right. No cards left in hand. That's good news. So I can go Jorian now. I think we do that. Upkeep Scry. So if we rip a land, we're probably just going to do the Brute Strength Dwile Avenger to draw the card. All right, we did get the land. No cards left in his hand, which is good news. So yeah, I think we're just going to swing in the Gator. Could have just swung Jorian since I'm casting Brute Strength anyway, and maybe he gets greedy with the double block, but it just seems so unlikely. I also could just let him take it and then play a Cyclone Sire. I mean, it's also just fine. I think we're going to do that instead. I don't need to draw a card right at this moment. Getting out a 5-mana 3/4 flyer seems good. Using Brute Strength a little more productively could also be good. But then again, if he finds that displacer, put a card on top. So he found what he was looking for. Silent Skimmer. Well, to be honest, I'm a little bit happier I saved the brute strength. Well, that's also nice. So now I don't have to bust brute strength. So I think we're just gonna swing with the skimmer can attack into the Avenger, though, is kind of a problem. That's a reason I want to keep the negator back. So it might actually be smarter to just swing with the Cyclone Sire. I'm just thinking how likely it is that he blocks with the Silent Skimmer, because I'm not sure. If he doesn't, I guess I don't use the brute strength. All right. Well, that is good news. So push some damage through. Play the Avenger. Draw a card. Play a land. Pass. All right, so next turn we get to go Crawler, Maw, and draw another card, which is pretty nice. Wait, what did he... Oh, he left the Silent Skimmer on top with the Seer's Lantern. Yeah, that makes sense. So he's scrying upkeep again. Put a card on top. So he did find something valuable here. Silent Skimmer number 2. All right. So I can give Jorian flying, swing with team, and I still can go Crawler GOP. Let's go Crawler GOP first. I want to see what I draw. I guess I can do it post-combat since he can't kill Jorian anyway. And it feels like we've got another trick, I guess. Well, whatever. I'll do it. This doesn't let me play out the Maw, but it still seems correct in my mind. All right. It's a lot of damage. I didn't see if he bottomed. Okay. All right. Look at that. Won the 8-4 with a pretty questionable deck, to be honest. Did not have a ton of faith in this deck, but it's mostly just like I said, I really don't like this archetype all that much. But deck really performed well for us. We drew pretty exceptional every single match. Spawning Bed did some work. Jorian finally got to shine. Thought-Knot's here did a lot of work. So everything sort of came together nicely. And I don't think our matches were necessarily walks in the park. Our game 1 of match 3 was very strange that our opponent just let us kill him like that. I don't know what his plan was. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Next draft will be another 8-4. We'll see you then.